Youth from around the world participated in the 2025 edition of the Youth Summit associated with the hosting of the Global Sustainable Island Summit 2025, when they discussed a range of issues ahead of the start of the summit on 27th May. According to an organizer of the Youth Summit, Island Innovations, youth were provided the opportunity to engage each other on the crucial challenges faced by most island states, such as the issues associated with climate change and adaptation, the high cost of using fossil fuels, and food sustainability matters. SKN Newsline spoke with James Elsmore, the Chief Executive Officer of Island Innovation, on the importance of having the Youth Summit.
Island Innovation is really a network of different islands from all around the world. So the idea is whether you're an island in the Caribbean or in Scotland or in the Pacific, of course, there's a lot of obvious differences between those different islands, but there's also a lot of the same challenges. So one of the ones we're addressing today at the Youth Forum is vulnerability to climate change, but also other challenges around the high cost of energy, the need to transition to renewables, disposing of waste. Waste management is always a huge problem for most islands, often a dependency on tourism or just economic challenges. So this is our approach, that all islands around the world have these shared challenges despite their differences. And so by bringing representatives of different islands together, we can really use that as an opportunity to share which islands have been successful in some of those areas, because no one solved all of those problems, but maybe one island's solved the waste problem, or one island's done really well on renewables. And so by bringing those representatives together throughout the week, we'll have a really great opportunity to learn from each other and then adapt those to the local context in each case.
David O'Sullivan is the program manager of Our Shared Ocean of the Government of Ireland that helps build partnerships with small island developing states all over the world. Sullivan spoke of the organization's involvement in several of the youth attending the summit.
We've sponsored a training course for students and young early stage researchers from islands all around the world to participate in an online training course. And in that training course, we taught and gave lectures about sustainability and the protection of marine biodiversity. We had to look at marine economy, and we looked at climate and policy and finance and how that relates to small island developing states. And we're very happy and proud to bring 15 of those international students to this conference as part of this funding initiative. So Our Shared Ocean is really doing what it says, which is building those partnerships, and we believe investing in the youth and ensuring that the youth and the early stage researchers from small islands all around the world have a voice, and have a very important voice at the Global Sustainable Island Summit this week in St. Kitts. So we're very happy to host a workshop, and we use real working data from Ireland to create a marine spatial plan. And we asked the students and the room in the workshop to build a discussion around how they would handle spatial conflict. So we provided them with data sets from Ireland, from an actual real worked example of fisheries data, biological data, bathymetry data, trade and tourism, offshore wind, and how to facilitate and balance all those competing effects on the marine environment in order to build a cohesive marine spatial plan. And they actually did it. They spoke together, we gave them the criteria, they worked with each other, they debated the importance of fisheries versus agriculture versus offshore renewable, why it was important to go green, who would affect and how these spatial conflicts arise and how they're managed. They actually did very, very well, so it was an honour to see that happen. I was very proud to see it happening.
It is the first time the Global Sustainable Island State Summit has been held in the Caribbean. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN Newsline.